Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the DesertFox. Today it's episode 11 of the Transport Fever 2 Rust Belt version 2. We are sitting here in central Indiana, central Illinois area, north central Illinois, and we're just kind of taking a look at a picture of the land here. Last episode we set up this passenger route and kind of finished off one of our to-dos. Today we are going to continue to do that. We're going to do a quick little expansion over here, passenger line to Davenport, and I'm going to tell you now, we are going to cut right across that train track. Then from there, we are going to start setting up a hauling route from this oil well to this refinery. And we'll probably do that today, and then in the next episode we'll go from there to here, and then have it sent places that need it, along with building an actual freight train out of Chicago that can go to multiple cities and drop stuff off, which that will be a lot of infrastructure, a lot of money. Smash that like button. Let's get rolling. Alright, so we are going to pick our zone, which is going to be right here. Too far in. Scroll wheel. Come on, baby. Work with me. Alright, there we go. And I'm just going to take these. And we're going to run. You know what? I'm just going to... Nope, wrong way. And I will tell you this. In between these recordings, I have bought and purchased City Skylines 2 and played the ever-loving crap out of it. Literally nonstop. Only reason why I'm not playing it right now is the fact that I forgot that I had to record. If I'm just going to be honest with you. Now, that's not because I think it's a perfect game by any stretch of the means. I think it's an imperfect game. And I think people are doing a combination of complaining and being upset. And it's just one of them things. I don't know. I'm not going to get back into it on this game again. But, yeah. Aside from that, if some of my play is a little sticky, it would be because of that. Come on. Don't crash, you son of a bitch. There we go. Oh, all right. You'll give us a little bridge. I'll take a little bit of bridge. We can have some bridge. You can just be generic bridge. Autosave is here. Thank you, Mr. Autosave. There we go. Yes, we're just going to plop that right smack dab into that. Go find that train track. And plumb it in and see how it looks with the crow flies method, as some would call this. We're going to get rid of that tunnel. Ooh. Okay. She won't move. There she goes. Okay. Now she's happy. Alright, that looks egregiously horrible, but without no tunnel, I'm fine with it. We'll just plumb that in, and then we'll just grab this other one, and we'll come bringing it back around town. Oh, look at that one. Oh. Boom. we go. Put some signals in, because I'm actually going to run 2 trains to Davenport. And that was the reason for me building the set of infrastructure the way I did. And that specific reason is, well, I'm going to make a junction line that runs to St. Louis. All right. New line. Chicago, Davenport Express. And then if you want to go from Davenport to say St. Louis, we'll just do that. But it won't go to Decatur. Boom. All right. I think I need to go get 2 trains. Yeah, 2 trains. 2 trains, 2 trains. Okay, what do we want to run? Well, what do we got? Well, the diesels are starting to get more into freight haulers instead of passenger vehicles. Would anyone be opposed to running steam at this point? I don't think so, and I don't really think it matters. So just run it. It don't. Just run it. What's the harm? You just gotta find the right coaches. Match the speed to the coach. $45 million. And this is going to go... This is going to go to... so I should hit play. And I'm going to. I just know this is going to be a fucking mess. I've had this game paused the whole time, yeah. Like, from the load-in, I just never unpause it and let it run its natural self. Alright. Everything seems to be smoothing out. Alright. So, our next objective. We're going to set up, before we are broke, we're going to set up that big fuck-off freight building. Alright, now, how do we want to navigate this? So now we could just do a direct route, right? Direct route it, and then correlate it into the network. But that would mean navigating over all of these tracks in a straight shot. Or navigating them like this, in some way. So double tracking it and then double training it would probably be necessary. Or we tie it into the existing network, because we have like, this is a fucking bottleneck, and this is only going to get worse, right? But I don't really care. Chicago, if anyone knows, is a traffic nightmare. So what I could do is bring it up and under, you know, pass over this locally, pass probably underneath that entirely, and then tie in, right? And then we can use Where's it gotta go? Here, right? To here. So with the available infrastructure, it wouldn't be hard to run it off that line and expand that line. And from here, use this curve and then coil up to there. Incredibly complicated. A utter shit show. But I'm going to do my best. Alright, so pulling that in and rough. But I do know one thing. This train's going to make us buku money. And if you know anything about this game, money. We like money. And if you come to like my series, which I'm assuming since you're here, most of you have, then you also know money's a good thing. And as you see, I'm literally just gonna make a basic flyover for that. Honestly, I might try to do it the other way too. Because, yeah, I mean, because technically speaking, a lot of these lines, they just run over each other in the ugliest, like, conglomeration of track laying ever. Like, if you really looked at a map, like, if you looked at a track map of the United States, like, that's effectively what you're going to see is just this ugly, blobby mass of train tracks just crisscrossing all over. You know, certain metropolitan areas, certain cities, certain specific areas of production to the that are vital to the country and are just major traffic routes. Like, I mean, if you look at a map of Chicago's railroads, circa, I don't know, 1900s, 1920s, you know, when trains were booming, I would honestly say anywhere between 1900 and 1920. I mean, you would not be caught dead without looking at probably anywhere from close to 50 to 100 companies. And I'm pretty sure there are maps that recreate Chicago where they're, like, with the historical routes put in that, like, when you read the comments, like, they'll say, like, oh, yeah, this is, like, we built this with authenticity in mind. So that is something you got to keep in mind. I'm not sure if this is going to work at all, but I'm building infrastructure. We're expanding stuff. I've lost the plot. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've lost the plot entirely. I know I got to go back and signal a bunch of shit. I'm just going to run this now like that. There. And we'll actually put that one further back so that other one has the priority. And then we just got Chet back here to the oil fields of Central Illinois. That's a odd sentence I never thought I'd say. But seeing as this train should be absolutely fucking massive. I got a feeling we might just do that. I got a feeling we might make probably a 30 car train for this. I might honestly push it just to be a little game breaky. So I'm going to have to switch to the outside track. Yeah, use the outside track. Yeah, so all right, at some point I just got to cross over. Just cross over. Okay. Boom. See? And then you just use that. Just signal it like that. And now you just keep rolling. And if you want to, boom. And then we'll just pass this. Which I kind of can't wait to get, like, some really good shots of trains just flying by. Would you guys like just an episode purely of me hopping from line to line, like, trying to almost piggyback across the layout? Across the network or whatever? If you guys would like something like that, let me know down below in the comments. Look at that. And I've been sitting here thinking here for a minute about what vehicle I want to use for this big, this big hauling trek. And I might, honestly, I hate to fucking say it. If I don't like what's available for the skins and the attractive effort, the total package for the diesels, I think I'm going to give the contract to a set of big boys. And just have absolutely massive big boys hauling these absolutely massive trains around. Because I mean that's what every kid wants. That's what I mean. Every grown man child now, as I should say, that has a train or have a train set or wants a train set, knows that that is important. Oh no. Let's get rid of the road. Alright. Plop that station in. But you might only be able to start with one. Like, you just kind of got to accept that for now. Which sucks, but whatever. Alright. And now we've got our anchor point. And then we... Yes. Alright. I'll just back that up. Reset. And then we just run that in. Boom. Set signals. Along the whole route. I believe we are good to go. I will add a couple more signals right there and here. Oh wow, it put that together relatively simply. I like it. This will be Decatur, oil, co, to min refinery. Then we'll get some era like tank wagons. I mean, honestly, yeah. I'll take that. And that's a massive, massive train. And as far as the money, I don't care. Just get rid of that. If I want 2, do I have enough? Nope. I'm short by like 10 million. Oh yeah. Yeah, that should do it. I was gonna say, is this thing even got a line it can run on? Alright, so that's still fine. The hell are you going, friend? So it's gonna ride that thing. Oh, I see how you're gonna get on there. Oh, you're gonna take for fucking ever. And you're gonna cost me a bunch of money. Just a bleeding, gaping hole of money. Alright, but anyway, I'm going to cut that here. In the next episode, I will pick up with it arriving at the station with a delivery. Alright, so I'm going to let it bed in, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys like this, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next one on Thursday. Thank you all so much. Peace.